Now, we briefly covered Metabolism 101, but now we're going to go into a little bit more detail. So this first video, before we talk about how to improve metabolism, is just lay those foundations again. So one thing that I want to get out there right away is that your metabolism is not automatically fast or slow. There are some genetic components, but it's you have much more impact than you realize. Now, this is a system that is constantly adapting to the stimuli that we give it. So when we talk about metabolism in this program, we are primarily talking about total daily energy expenditure. You've seen this before. So this is how much energy your body uses across an entire day. And that total is made up of 4 main components. So the first one here is BMR or RMR, basal metabolic rate, resting metabolic rate. For our purposes, they are interchangeable, just slightly different when it comes to the clinical definition. But this is the energy your body uses just to keep you alive. When you're breathing, circulation, your brain activity, which is usually around 20% of your BMR. So this is the largest piece for most people, and it's strongly influenced by how much lean muscle mass you have. Now, secondary, we have non-exercise activity thermogenesis, NEAT. This includes all of the movement that you do outside of formal workouts. That means when you're walking during your day, standing around, doing chores, fidgeting, that daily life movement. The NEAT can vary dramatically between people, even if their body size is similar. So this is the one where, if you don't eat enough and you actually feel pretty lethargic, this is the biggest impact that has because it slows down, it really reduces your non-exercise activity. So third is our thermic effect of food, or TEF. This is the energy your body uses to digest, absorb, and process food. Protein has the highest thermic effect out of the 3 macronutrients, meaning that it requires more energy to process than carbs or fats. Now, fourth here is our exercise activity thermogenesis. So, EAT. It's not eating. Exercise activity. This is the energy you spend during intentional exercise. Strength training sessions, conditioning, sports, planned cardio. This is the part that most people focus on first, but it's really only one piece of the system, and we'll go into that in more detail. But I do want to highlight that resting metabolic rate is the largest portion of our total daily energy expenditure, but NEAT and EAT are the most flexible. So the amount you move in your everyday, as well as the planned exercise, they actually change quite a bit depending on what you actually do. So what matters most here is that you don't need to control all of these perfectly, but understanding how they work explains why we focus here in MMM, in Momentum, on our patterns, habits, and consistency, not just the calories or the workouts that you do. So metabolism, it's not a single number, and it's not exactly the same every day. It's a system made up of all of these components, and several of those pieces are directly influenced by how you live your life. So this is a great chance throughout the week to reflect and take a look at your tracker and notice which components you're already supporting and which ones you're not.